Welcome devs to my channel, Ivan Mesa. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and press on the notification bar so that you continue to enjoy the content that we have. Today I'll be doing another video on how to make a website like OneXBet. Remember, we've done some videos before, so if you haven't watched those videos, please go ahead and watch the previous videos so that you catch up to it, to where we are today. We're trying to complete this website that looks similar to OneXBet using HTML and CSS. Yes, you made me right. There's no JavaScript, just HTML and CSS. So like this is our end product that we would want to get. So without wasting your time, let's get on to the project. But please remember, devs, if you want to grow your skills, to become a good front-end web developer, I recommend that you consider joining Zero to Mastery Academy. They are an online course which give you free courses to watch, as well as some paid courses to watch and learn as you grow your skills. So they've got a detailed pathway from becoming from being nothing to getting a job without a degree. So I've pasted some links inside the description, so please follow the links and buy some of their courses. Remember, this is an affiliate link. There are no extra charges to you. I just get a commission from every sale that I make. So without wasting your time, let's get on to the work. So here we are. Now I'm going to start by minimizing the sections. Let me start off another new section. I have to comment it out so that my code looks okay. Let me comment it out and let me call it live bets static structure. Yeah, I've commented it. So let me start off by creating another new section. This one I'll call it live bets static, and like this is the section that we have created. And now inside I'm going to create another div which shall wrap up everything. I'll call it div dot class name. I'll give it container. After doing that, let's create another div that we shall call cont div conti head. Then after doing that one, I'm going to create a small div for the title. Div title, I'll call it title flex, like this. Let me put some font or some icons for a football. I have to call it far. Then the code for a football icon is far football. Then let's enlarge it by a factor of 2. Now I'm going to insert images. Then it's inside our images folder slash, then this is the image that I want, .jpg. Just in case the image does not come out, we need some text that shall, this is the text that will appear in case the image does not come out. Okay, let me like this one so that my code looks okay. Now after closing the div for flexi, I'm going to create a div for numbers. So I have to call it div dot first numbers. Okay, let's flexi Now let's add the numbers. We're going to have 3 spans. First one, copy, second, third. So I want to replicate this div. Okay, this one was supposed, the content is supposed to be inside this div, yeah, like this one. So I'm going to replicate it so that I've got 5 copies. Just copy it. And the second, third, fourth, fifth. So now is the time to change this one to second. Now is also the time to change this one to third. Now is the time to change this one to fourth. Now is the time to change this one to fifth. The previous section was not closed. I want to close the previous section so that my code looks okay. Okay, let's first go for start by closing this one. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. At least all the previous sections are closed. So now I'm going to drag the content to where it belongs. Okay, this one is for the image out, which we've already typed. So now I'm going to go for the continental. This text in the places inside is okay, below the image. Yeah, below the image, let me have paragraph text. For the text inside the heads. Then let's, okay, this is for the out text, delete it. Then let's drag this text 1x2, this is caps lock 1x2. Then let's go for the next one, which is 1x2, 12 and 2x. 1x, 12 and 2x. Then we go on for the next data. Zero, total, and u. Yeah. Then the next one is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Then the last one is 0 UTI. So we have dragged this content. Now, after finishing the last one, I'm going to, let's say this is the content. So this is the text for the content. So after styling the content, then we are going to have, we're going to create, okay, inside the content. Let's do it inside the content. Closing div for the 50 numbers. Then the content is here. So let's see. Outside, we are going to have, we are going to open another div which I shall call static div dot static row. So this is the div static row. Let's create another title unit, which I shall call div dot title unit. Okay, let me give it a second class name of flexing. Now inside the div static row, I'm going to create another div which I shall call row. Then the div row shall contain two divs. The first one is called the div for the text. Inside the div text, I'm going to have a thumb tag font awesome. Thumb tag. Then I'm also going to have paragraph text. Then after paragraph text, we are outside the div text. Let's create another second div, which I shall call number. And I'm going to have some spans. Let me call a series of spans. Span, and it closes. Because we have got 4 numbers, so I'm going to have a series of 4 spans. Let's create another span. Second one, span. Third one, and the last one, span. Yeah, like that. So this closes, this ends the div row. So now I'm going to request to do a mod plus of rows to just duplicate it twice. Just copy it and place it there. Okay, so now it's the time to drag our content. Just drag content going there. Now let's drag the numbers. Okay, let's drag the numbers. It's 3, 2, 1, 0. These are the numbers that I'm going to drag. 3, 2, 1, 0. Then on the next one, I'm going to remove this one, and let's drag the contents inside the paragraph text. Then the numbers are 2, 0, 2, 0. Then we just paste in 2, 0, 2. Yeah, like this. Then 2 here. Then 0 there. Okay, now we're done with talking with the closing our. We now move outside the div row. Div class numbers, we close this div, and then we now move outside the div rows, and we go on to create another new div which we shall call icons. Div.icons. Then inside the icons, I'm going to have div to the left. Then I shall also have another div to the right. Then with our div to the right, okay, let me start by inserting the font as some icons. Or div to the left, we are going to have a star, so it's an FA star. Then let's put FA star here. Then let's put some spans. Then let's drag the content that is going inside our span. Then let me also add another span. Content that is going there is going to go 3 periods. Okay, because I don't want them to go, I want them to go like next to each other, horizontally. So I'm going to have, yeah, like this one. Then let's go on to the next one. To the next div class. First of all, I'm going to use a underline. Then I'm going to add a font or some icons. I'm going to put a signal. Then after signal, we're going to have plus 73. Then after plus 73, we're going to have, we're going to add another font or some of a down chevron. Okay, let me add it here. Have a chevron down. So we are done with that one. Okay, so after that one, go to the third closing div. Below the third closing div, let's open another okay, make sure that this is under the div title unit. Yes, then let's add another new div which I shall call first number, second number, just like the previous one. First numbers. Okay, inside the content, I opened this one. We need this div again. It ends here. Just copy it. And let's verify if everything is what I want. I want div first numbers, div second numbers, div third numbers, div fourth numbers, div 50 numbers. Yeah, that's what I want. So now let me drag the content to where it should go. 1,46. Okay, let's remove this unnecessary spacing. 4,83. We are just drag. I'm sorry for the okay, there we are. So I need to paste this one. Then let me go and collect this. Okay, just like copying the text. Hope this won't take much of your time. Just copy this text. Just drag this text along. Just drag the content. And then this is the last one. Okay, yes, we have copied the text. Now when you are done copying the text, I'm going to open another new div which I shall call outside the div. This is the div for static row. This is the closing div for static row. Yeah, outside the div for static row, like this one, if you minimize it. Yes, outside the div for static rows, let's create another new div which I shall call div. Let me create another new div which I shall call aggregate. Okay, let me just say aggregate there. Aggregate. This is the new div that we've created. So outside the div aggregate, let me start off by creating another new div which I shall call title flex. Okay, we are copying what we did before. So let's go and find the title flex. Title unit. Okay, yeah, this one. This is div that I want. Just copy it. Then let's come inside the new div head. This is the div that I want. Let's paste it. Okay, this is where I wanted it. So we have copied the title flex. Let's also copy the first numbers, second numbers, those div class names, this one, up to fifth. And then you come and you have copied that one, you come and place it below the title flex. And make sure that you have copied everything. Now Let's time to drag the content to where it should be. So I'm going to start off by dragging the Argentina. It's called Argentina. Copy it. So you come and replace the image that is there, Argentina.png. Then you come here and you also drag it like this one completely, and you change the alt text to Argentina flag. Then we also come here and we change this text. We drag this text and you place it right there. Okay, so it's now the time to check this 1x2, 1x2, 1x2. It becomes 1, it becomes x, it becomes 2. Then the next one is 1x, 12, and 2x. One x, 12, and 2x. 0 total u. 0 total. Then we also drag this one to u. 1 and 2. 1 and then the last one is 2. Then we drag it. Then we take the last one, 0 ut1, and then the last one is u. Okay, we are done with this one. Now after copying this text correctly, the next step we are going to create another div which we shall call argit stack. So make sure that you are outside the div argit, and then you create another new div which I shall call argit static. Then let's copy the title unit and the role that we used on top. Title unit class name, this one. Make sure you minimize it so that you coding, so that you can just copy it as a completely. Copy it, then you come and place it inside the argit state. Okay, there it is. So inside argit, so we are just going to change the text. So let's start changing the text. Argit, we replace it here, 021. So these are 3 numbers, so you have to come here and 0, 20, and 1. So let's delete the last class. Yeah, like this one. When I'm done that, let's come into the row text and let's replace this text. We replace the first row, text, paragraph content. This one will go there. Then we look at the next text. It's just quad 0. This is just quad 0. So let's come in. Okay. Geminicia, this one. So this is what I want. I want a quad 0. This text won't really matter. Just make sure that you are copying everything correctly. Then let's come on to the icons. Just copy this one. The first icon. Inside the first icons, we replace the time stamps. Then we also take this one and we say it up. We also copy this text outside. We replace this one. So that's it for the div. Now we have to come inside the static. Make sure that you are inside the div right below. We are going to have the div class for numbers like the one that we're having on top. So we are going to have to copy all the numbers up to 50 numbers. Just copy it. And you come and you place it there. Now it's just the time to copy the numbers. So you can see that it's quite easy when you're just copying the numbers. Okay, let's come. Let me come and continue copying the numbers. Okay, we are copying the numbers, just dragging and copying. 1,5. I don't know what was the figure there, but let me just paste this text. Okay, then we come and we just drag, just copying the numbers. We're just copying the numbers. Okay. Okay, and then the last one. We have copied all the numbers, the last one, including the last one. So that does it for this section code. This is the section code. Here's now. So now let me go inside and let's look at this section and find out if this section closes where we want it. Yes, we have done all this section. Now let me go inside our CSS styling. Okay, if I reload the page, there you can see the details have come out. This is how the details will appear. So what is very important is that we now want the details to appear in this format, like you can see this live states. So this is what I'm going to be doing inside my CSS styling to make it look inside the live states. Yeah, this live states that you are seeing. So inside our CSS styling, we are going to open the CSS styling file and go where, remember where we left when we were doing part 4 video. Okay, so live statistics starts here. Okay, so I'm going to start by styling the live. Okay, let's come here. Let's start by styling the live static display, base display. Copy it. By default, we want to set the default for mobile view display to none. This is for mobile view. Then it's maximum width of 992. Okay, live static, this one is the one that goes for mobile view. So if I want it for mobile view, I have to cut it and place it inside the media queries. Then let me start off by saying live bits static desktop view. I want the margin from the bottom to be 1 rem. Then we come on to outside the media query of 992. So the outside one is the, yeah, let me create some spacing. Outside that one, we are going to, if I want my code to look better and so that you understand, I have to present it this way. So now we are going to target the live static, and we're going to study the container class name. Then the container class name, I'm going to set the padding to 0. Okay, let me have a look at how the solution now looks like. Okay, then I'm going to style nextly the conti head. So I'm going to say live bed static dot conti head. We are going to style the conti head. Just copy the class name and place it there. We are going to okay, I also want to add some very importantly live static bed static. Okay, just place a comma. Then we're going to target the arg head. This one, copy it and edit where it's there. Okay, so I'm going to set the width. We are going to set it to 100%. Then padding, I'm going to set it to 1 rem top and bottom, then 0 sideways. We're going to change the background color. I'm going to give it ash F4 F8, yeah, like that one. Then we're going to set it display flexing. Then justify the content to space between. Then color, we are going to place it to 45, yeah. So if I reload the page, oh, there you can see, lovely. So now I'm going inside the media queries for mobile view. Okay. Now let me start off by before I go into media queries, let me add in some details which are very important. Let me style the live static comma content head dot inside the content head. I want to style the title. Okay, we're going to style the title, but I need to put in some spacing. Then also, yeah, like this one, the ad head, we will also need to remove this one, yeah, like this one. So let me collect the class. If I copy this one and yeah, do it this way. Remember, I just made some amendments to my coding so that it appears correctly. Then we add some more dot live bed static dot aggregate dot title. Yeah, we are styling the titles. Just don't forget to save the change that we made inside the index file. Then inside our CSS filing, we are going to set the width to 40%. Then padding to the right, I'm going to give it 10%. Then justify content to space evenly. Okay, they were done. Let me have a look at my changes. Yeah, there you can see we have changed the titles. Now, nextly, I want to target the images. So just like copy what we have done there and place it outside. Let's add some images. We style the images, image tags, img tags. So set the maximum height to, let's set the maximum height to 2.5 frames. Then we are done styling this one. I want to target the content paragraph tags. Inside the title, I'm going to target the paragraph tags. So let's just delete this one, and we are going to set the color to wash 45 color code for the text. Then let's save font size of 1.6 rems, and then let's add padding of all over 0.5 rems for the top 0.5 rems padding, to the left right side 0.5 padding, to the bottom 0.5 rems, then to the left side 0. Then let me also add a cursor pointer. Okay, let's take a look at. Yeah, they can see the changes are coming out. Now when you're done with this one, I want to style the hover effect for the paragraph text. So I'm just going to add the hover on hover. Okay, on hover, I'm going to change the text decoration. I'm going to set it to underline. Then I'm also going to set the color of the text on hover. I want a variable of hover color. Yeah, this color that we have on hover. Now I'm going to start the divs. So I will have to say live beds static dot pointy head div not okay not the div with the class name title. I'm excluding the div with the class name title. Then also live bets. Copy this one. Okay. The div, excluding the div with the title, class name title. I'm going to set the width to a calculating 60% divided by 5. Yeah. Then we justify the content to space evenly. When we are done with this one, we are done with this one. Yeah, we are done with this one. So okay. Now we are going for the static row. For the static row, I'm going to set okay. Okay, so for the static row, we are going to start off by styling the live beds static. Then we want to add the static row. Let's come inside and let's find where is our static row. Okay, inside we're going to find the static row. Yeah, this one. Just copy it and you place it there. Then comma. Then let's add another styling. Live beds static. Okay, don't forget the first full stop. Then we're going to add the arg static. Yeah, this is the class name that you are going to style. We're targeting the div class artic. Then let's style the width. We are going to set it to 100%. Then also background color, I want it to be white, so I'm going to use variable white. Then display, I want to set it to flexing. Then also justify the content to space between. To space between. Then let's save the color of the text. Okay, let's me have a look at, or they can see the background is changed to white. And okay, so let me continue styling it. Then let's style the title unit. Okay, so I'll need to copy this one. Copy it. Then after that one, let's collect this div class code title unit. Copy it and you add it to the ahead of static row. You add the class static title unit. Then after the div class arg static, you add the title unit. Then let's make some amendments inside. Okay, let's start off by changing the width. I'm going to give it 40%. Okay, and then let's change this. Let's replace this one with flex rep. Then let's justify content to space between. Then let's give it a border of 1px solid. I need the EFF F4 F8, yeah, like this one. Then let's have a look at the changes that we have done. Oh, you can see after the reducing, we've reduced the width. So now I'm going to come inside and copy this one again and place it there. Live static bed title unit. I'm going to target directly the divs inside the title unit. So to do that, just add a div, targeting the div. Just targeting the div. Okay, so I'm going to set first of all the width to 100%. Then let's replace these ones by display flexi. Then after displaying flexi, we justify the content to space between. align items to the center. Then let's have a padding of 0.5 rems and 1 rem. Then also let's have font size of 1.6 rems. Let's have a look at the design or what the work that we've done. Oh, there you can see, lovely. This is very, very lovely. As you can see, we're almost taking this step that we are going for this stage where we are. So nextly, I'm going to have to edit now. I'm going for the row, div class row. Yeah, this is the div that we want. Just copy it. Okay, before I copy this one, title unit. Okay, let me just first of all, let's copy this div. Just copy it and you place it there. Then this is where we are going to have to replace our div with row. And let's target the font awesome icons row. And let's target the font awesome icons. So I'm going to change this text. So we are going to change this text. I'm going to start off by, for the font awesome icons, I'm going to change the color. The color, we're going to give it a new color code. Yeah, this is the color that I want. Margin right, 1 rem. Then let's do on hover. Then let's do on hover. We want to change some colors. On hover, just going to change the color code. Yeah, this is the color code that I want on hover. Then let's target the text, this one text. So I need to copy this one again, then I replace, then we do text, copy it, then so let's start styling. For the text, I want it to be displayed flexing. Then width, I want to give it 70%. Then once we are done with testing, we are going to target nextly the paragraph text, this text. So inside the div text, so I'm going to copy this one again. Then I place it there, then I add paragraph text. We add paragraph text. Let's just add a cursor, enter. Then we are going to do the hover effect on the paragraph text. So let me just copy this one and we place it there. Then we add the hover effect on hover. Okay, let's add on hover. So on hover, we are going to remove so this is on hover. We are going to set the text decoration to none. Then okay, not none. Let's set to underline. Then remove the color of the text. Now we have to set it to variable. Isn't this in the variable over color that we declared right at the top of the CSS. So after I finish that one, now I'm going to target this class name called number. So let me just copy it, and then we have to remove the class name is called number. Just copy it, and then we come inside our row, we replace it with the number. Replace it with the number. Now is the time to set the width to 15%. Then display flexing. Then justify the content to space around. Okay, let me look at the progress that we have made. Oh, there you can see. There you can see the text is very beautiful, very beautiful, very beautiful. Very beautiful, but the size is too high for these numbers. We might want to reduce the height. Okay, let me go on styling. We'll make it as very beautiful, as close to the design as possible. So now I'm going to target the icons. So to do that, I'm just going to start by checking this class name, these two class names, and then we say we want to style the title unit, this one, copy it and place it there. Then we are going to target the icons, this icon, just copy it and place it there. So for these icons, I'm also need to add the live, other one, the other class name static. Then we add the title unit icons, copy it and place it there. This is where we are. So now I'm going to set the font size to 1 rem, 1,1 rems. Okay, then let's copy it. Let's copy it again. So we're going to target remember the icons, they've got 2 left and right, so we're going to target this one. Left and left, yeah. So let's change the properties. We are going to start by saying display flexing. Then we are going to set the width to 30%. Then we are also going to justify the content to space between. When you are done with the left, we are now going for the right side. So just copy it again. Then we take the right one. This is the right one. Copy it, and you come here. right, let's set the width, start off by setting the width to 20%. Then let's have display flexing. Then let's justify content to space between. Okay, now we are here. Let's, oh, there it is. You can see the left and the right. So I'm going to target nextly the font awesome icons inside the div flexi left. These ones, this is the one that I'm targeting, the font awesome icons. So I'm going to copy this one, copy it and place it there. Then let's add the font awesome icons. Then let's change the background color to variable white color. Then once we are done with that one, let me style the spans. I've got so many spans, but I want to target this first span. This is the first span that we want to target. So to do that, I'm just going to copy this one. Okay, let me copy this one. Copy it and you paste it there. Then you see left. Then let's add span. Okay, when you're adding span, we just have to consider this is the first of type. First of type. This is how you select the first span in that order. Copy it. Then you also come and paste it there. Okay, so this is how you choose the first of span. Now let me change for the first of type. Let me change the color to, we're going to change the color of the text /387 AD. This is the color code that I wanted. Then span, then I'm going to change the spans again. I'm targeting the spans. Let me copy it. Okay, there we are. I'm going to set the third one, the third child. So I'm going to say nth child. I'm targeting the third child. Let's set inside brackets 3. We were targeting the nth child, third child, the third span. So removing from the first of type for the first one to the third one. So let's save the color code. So if I go inside my, they can see, you can see they've changed, the colors have changed there. You can see the colors have changed. Now I'm going to target the div node, these two. Copy this class name and you come and you paste it right below. So this is the live static base, static row. Then we are going for the for the inside the static row, we are going to remove this one. Yeah, then the div not, then excluding the title unit, excluding the class name title unit, then we target the span. Okay, so we also just copy it and you come and you replace it there like this one. You are not excluding the title not, the class name title not, so we are going to add some styling for this span that we have targeted. Okay, so with the span that we have targeted, I'm going to set off display inline flex, then minimum width 3.5 rems, minimum height 2.5 rems, padding 2 rems and 0. Okay, so now we are setting display to flex. Then we are also justify the content to center. The align items to the center. Okay. To the center again. Then let's have a border radius. Let me have a border radius of 0.3 rems. Then also let's have a background color. -EE F4 F8. Okay, then let me have the color of the text to 45. Done. What I'm going to do, I'm also going to add a cursor pointer. Okay, so let's come here and look at our design. Wow, very beautiful, very beautiful, very beautiful. So now we are going to add another new the div on hover. So I need this one, span on hover. So I'm going to say span on hover, span on hover. Okay, so it's for on hover. I just want to make sure that I've got some CSS styling that I want it to be specific. We're just going to change the color and the background. So let me remove these ones, are the ones that I don't want, and the cursor I'm not going to change it, so I'm going to change the background color. Let me change it to HBC E6 FD. Then let's save color for 00. There you can see, very lovely, very lovely, very, very lovely. So now you've seen I've done some CSS style. Now let me go. Wonderful, wonderful. There you can see. There you can see all this is the CSS styling that we've been doing. So now this brings me to the end of our part, our new video of this code part 5. So if the work is still not yet completed. So our next on the next video, I'll be doing the sports book section as well, hopefully the footer, and lastly the footer. So subscribe to my channel and press on the notification bar so that you won't miss the next video. So if you like my video, please don't forget to like this video. Also, I've got some affiliate links to Zero to Mastery courses. There are some courses that you can watch for free, others are on paid plan. So don't forget to just follow the links and buy those courses. Remember, it's an affiliate link. Yeah, you won't be charged any extra cost. I will simply earn a commission from those from any purchase that you make on the courses. So thank you again, devs. See you in the next video.